Morning and welcome to the channel. Today I'm just going to quickly run through some of the paint process that have been going on with the Vsett 10. We've got a load of things over here to show you. I can't wait to show you them. It's going to look pretty epic when it's all built. So let's get into it. But before we do, can I get you to like the video and subscribe to it, so you can see the rest of the build go back together. Okay, let's crack on. So like I say, the most important bit is getting round here, getting this off, and then we can start seeing the colourway. So many bits of tape, because there's so many angles. This is probably the most awkward bit to paint, because you've got, every time the material dips in, you get a tiny area where the paint can creep underneath when spraying. So we'll just get rid of all of that, and then we'll work our way towards getting the end uncovered. And you can literally see where the paint travels. It's under pressure, it's going to find a way in. So we need to keep stripping back. In any major areas where you get a bit of overspray can be blown in with the original colour. Just got to mask off if it's close to the line. That was pretty decent, that bit. Okay, so we lift this off here. And, oh, it's tearing. Right, okay. Pull this off from this angle. Not the straightest of line there, as you can see, but that's okay, because that'll be under that rubber plate. Not too worried about that. Like I say, this is an extremely awkward piece to paint. And then once this is cured for another 24 hours, it will have a really light coat of lacquer put on top. Now that's for two reasons. That's to protect the paint from UV, and also this is a high wear area. This is where you're putting your feet. So in certain areas I'll be putting some helicopter tape just to stop any more of the paint going in. Okay, so that's all the tape off, and as you can see that looks pretty decent. There is a foot plate that goes in there. I'll just grab that quickly. That sits in there, so that will you won't see any of the paint that you see in the middle there, which I think looks pretty decent. That comes down the back side underneath, and you can just about see the stripe underneath there. I've got a little bit of touching up to do here, in here, but nothing major. I'm pretty impressed with that, considering that's so awkward. But the rear deck plate comes up here and follows this round on this line here, so I'm pretty happy with all of that. That looks really, really good. So I'm going to touch them in and then get it ready for lacquer. Right, as you can see, the rest of the scooter's in a bit of a mess. You can see everything has obviously been stripped off, removed, and everything else like that. The batteries are out, one of the motors is gone. We are in well, this is like ground zero for this thing at the moment. We will get it all sorted out, and I hope to get it sorted out over the course of the week. However, we've got to wait for things to dry, and paint lacquer is notoriously slow. I want that to harden off properly before I start screwing bolts down into it, because I don't want to damage or get the bolts so they seal themselves, stick under compression. So it's always best just to let that dry out and air out, which is a bit of a shame for the scooter build, because I'm itching to get it rebuilt at the moment. Like I say, in a future episode I'm going to wrap this, get rid of these reflectors here, and then the carbon revo sticker will go down the side there after it's been wrapped. I did want to get the front off, this piece here, but I can't seem to separate the head from the figure bobby. I've had a look at loads of different ways and it just won't come apart. So it'll probably come apart when I'm rebuilding it. However, yeah, ideally I wanted to get that apart, but you know, c'est la vie. Here I've got some graphics to go down here, just to sort of blend it both together, you know, tie the scheme together. And that's it really, that's as much as I can tell you for the moment. But we'll go back and have another look at these, because these are so pretty. They are looking gorgeous, and it's going to look pretty epic when it's all on. Right, so here's most of the parts painted, the way they're going to be painted. The scooter itself has many parts on it, and like your clip. But they are the most impressive pieces because they're two-tone, two-coloured. The handle that you pull the lever up and release the mechanism on the fold is all one colour, and the headset is all one colour. But for the main part, that's everything else. I'm in the process of painting up the carbon revo rear deck. Now this is on the underside, which will become the top side, so you can see I haven't done that. Just going to do one side on that, and then when that's fitted you'll be able to see all the logo and the carbon fibre, which is what you're paying for, including the shape. Okay, well, thanks for stopping in.